Hi, so today I'm just going to demonstrate Sun Salutation A. So the Sun Salutations are to warm up the body, create a bit of energy. So we'll start at the top of the mat, feet together, coming into your mountain pose. So stacking the shoulders over the hips, over the ankles, big toes touch, but maybe a little gap between the heels. Lengthening through the spine, just taking a few breaths in and out through the nose. And then on an inhale, reaching the arms up to the sky. As you exhale, folding forwards, taking the hands to the mat. Inhale, take the hands to the shins, lift the chest, lengthen the spine, drawing the shoulders away from the ears. And then exhale, hands come down. Step the feet back behind you, coming into your plank position. So pressing the mat away with the hands, stacking the shoulders over the wrists. Heels are pressing away, toes are tucked under. And then release the knees down to the mat. You can keep the toes tucked or untuck the toes. Bend the elbows so that the elbows stay close to the body as you lower all the way down onto the belly. Keep the hands by the sides of the chest. Peel the shoulders away from the mat, lifting up to a baby cobra. So using the back muscles, keep drawing the elbows close towards the sides of the ribs and then pressing the hands into the mat. Come through to an all fours position, tuck the toes under, and then send the hips up towards the sky for downward dog. So just pausing in downward dog for a couple of breaths. Hands are shoulder distance, fingers are spread, feet are parallel and hip distance. Sending the tailbone high, lengthening the spine. Taking about 4 or 5 breaths in and out. And then lifting high up onto the tiptoes, bending the knees, look to the hands. For the first one, maybe just walk the feet up to the hands or step one leg and then the other. Place the hands onto the shins or come to fingertips, lift the chest. Exhale, fold over the legs. And then take the arms wide, or if you don't have space, reach the arms forward. Come all the way up to standing. And then bring the hands back to the heart center. Samastiti. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. Exhale, folding forwards. Take the hands to the mat. Hands to fingertips or onto the shins, lengthening the spine as you lift the chest. And then exhale, fold over the legs. Place the hands down on the mat, stepping back into your plank position. Again, toes are tucked, pressing the heels away. Hands are pressing into the mat. And then lower the knees down, untuck the toes, bending the elbows, come all the way down onto the belly. Inhale, lifting up to baby cobra, or maybe lifting a little bit higher to high cobra, still with the elbows in tight. And then tuck the toes, either come through your all fours or lifting the hips straight up to downward dog. Again, take 4 or 5 breaths in downward dog. Pressing into the space between the thumb and first finger. Picking up the kneecaps so the thighs are engaged. Gaze is between the legs. And then when you've done your 5 breaths, coming up onto the tiptoes, bending the knees, look to the hands. Again, maybe just take little steps or one big step to the top of the mat. Place the hands onto the shins or come up to fingertips, lengthening the spine, lifting the chest. Exhale, folding over the legs. And then taking the arms wide or reaching the arms forwards. Take them all the way above the head. And then bring the hands back to the heart center. Relax the shoulders down. Samastiti. Inhaling, reaching the arms up to the sky. Exhaling, hinging from the hips, folding forwards, hands to the mat. Hands to shins or fingertips, lift the chest. Exhale to fold, and then either step or maybe hop the feet back into plank. So you can come down again to knees and onto the belly, or you can take chaturanga, so bending the elbows, coming down halfway at 90-degree angle, and then lifting up to upward dog. So the arms are straight, thighs are off the mat, tops of the feet pressing into the mat. And then as you exhale, make your way back to your downward dog. Again, holding here for 5 breaths. And then on your next exhale, your 5th exhale, coming up onto the tiptoes, bending the knees, take the gaze to the hands, the space between the thumbs, and maybe take a little hop to the top of the mat. Hands to shins, lift the chest, lengthen the spine. Exhale, folding over the legs. And then pressing into the feet, drawing in the belly as you reach the arms all the way up to the sky. Bring the hands back to the heart center. So we'll take one more, inhaling, reaching the arms up to the sky. Exhaling, hinging from the hips, folding forwards, hands to the mat. Hands to shins or fingertips. Exhale to fold, and then stepping or jumping back into plank. So lowering either knees down onto the belly, or again coming to chaturanga, and then lifting up to upward dog. Exhaling, rolling over the toes, coming back to downward dog, taking your 5 breaths, drawing the heels towards the mat, drawing in the belly, not allowing the rib cage to flare. And then when you've taken your 5 breaths, coming up onto tiptoes, bending the knees, look to the hands. Again, walk or try a little hop, looking to the space between the thumbs, pushing off the toes, jumping up to the top of the mat. Hands to shins, lift the chest. Exhale, fold over the legs. And then root down through the feet, take the arms wide, reach them all the way up above the head, and then bring the hands back to the heart center. So that's the Sun Salutation A, and you can just do as many as you like, just building up heat, building some energy, warming up the muscles. So do practice. Thank you.